Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here we are back in Regent's Park. Hopefully you can see this lovely sunrise behind me. And so we're just going to take another walk in this fantastic park for this next video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Walk With Me series. If you're new here, my name is Nathan and I'm a 5th year medical student at UCL. So for this video we're back in Regent's Park. It's such a large park and there is so much to see. This time we're going to walk towards the lovely lake in the park, and along the way I will share my thoughts and also some interesting facts about Regent's Park that you may or may not know. So for those that don't know, Regent's Park is a royal park. It's run and operated by the Royal Estate. The park was designed by the really famous John Nash. He designed and developed many buildings and places around here and around the country. He's really famous. But interestingly, the park is very large. It's about 480 acres, sorry, which is about 1.6 kilometers squared, and it contains quite a lot of interesting areas and interesting places within it for us to explore. I don't know if you can remember, but in 2018, I think, Donald Trump visited the UK, and that generated a lot of news and a lot of controversy at the same time. And if you didn't know, he actually stayed in Regent's Park. And whilst that may come as a surprise to some of you, the reason that is because the US ambassador's residence is actually located in Regent's Park. So they actually closed off a large section of the park for security reasons at the time. But not just the US ambassador's residence. There is also London Zoo located right within Regent's Park, which is really cool because it's quite a famous zoo. I think at the 1800s, it was, when it was created, it was the oldest scientific zoo in the world. But yeah, it's quite a famous zoo, and that's located right within Regent's Park. In fact, it's actually right next to the cricket grounds, which is the area I started to walk to in my last video. And if you go along a certain path, you can actually see the lions, the giraffes, the monkeys and kangaroos, camels from the park. So I will take you there in another video, but this video we're going to go see the lake, which is also really cool. So yeah, the park is located in northwest London, and it's very easy to get to. There's a lot of tube stations that surround it, such as Great Portland Street Station, Baker Street, which is quite close as well, and that's of course the famous street associated with Sherlock Holmes, and I'm sure we're going to visit that street on another video. But for now, I'm going to just turn the camera around so that you can see parts of the park, and I'll start talking to you guys again when we are at the lake. Okay, so we have reached the lake part of the park. It's actually a very big lake. When you run around the park and you see the lake from whichever direction you run around, at least when you initially start running around the park and you see the lake, it seems to just go on forever, and it's not exactly the greatest motivating factor. But it's a beautiful lake and there is lots of beautiful nature. I love these geese. Always something really nice to see in the morning. And you also get the odd heron as well. So, I mean, herons are beautiful birds. Not the greatest fan of them after they came along to my pond at home and ate my fish, but they're a lovely bird nonetheless. So in terms of running around the park, I don't know if you knew, but the distance around the park is about 4.5 kilometers, or 4.45 kilometers rather. So it's great if you want to do regular 5Ks, because either you can do one round around the park and then do a bit more. However, what I prefer to do is, rather than just one round around the park, to make up my 5K, I like to finish off by running inside the park, of course, because it's nice running around the outside, but all the nice, beautiful scenery is on the inside, so that's a nice way to finish off. But if you want a real challenge when you're running, the classic way to do that is to run through Regent's Park or around it, and either finish off or incorporate a bit of Primrose Hill during the run. So Primrose Hill is a great viewing point, and it allows you to see a large part of London and the skyline, and especially in the morning you can see the sunrise over London, which is really nice. However, it is also quite steep, and so it can be quite a challenge, a fun challenge when you're running, especially if you've run a good amount of distance already. Okay, so now that I've taken you to the lake, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please hit the like button and the subscribe button down below. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.